that was not planned at all. Please come in to my $800,000 apartment. Now you have to take off your shoes and you have to look like me. Okay, so now let's keep going. This is a very simple apartment here in Dubai. It's a 2-bedroom, very nice kitchen. Everything is basically there, but at least this one is separated. So the kitchen is nice. Then this is where I have dinner and sometimes, and I worked in the beginning. This is where I chill. Overall, sofa. Everything was basically picked by us. Don't tell anyone that I said us. Sofa is okay. You basically sit down in the sofa. It's a nice sofa. It's okay. Looks beautiful. Looks how the rest of the apartment looks. So that is really, really nice. Then I'll show you outside. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the apartment, I have to say, because we have beautiful plants. And let me tell you, there is one thing really, really nice about having plants, which is you see them grow. And it's not like a dog. Like a dog, you're going to be friends with them for like 10 years and then it dies. That is like the worst thing that you can do. It's like having a kid. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, plants, amazing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants in total. That one is the worst one. I bought this one in IKEA, and this is like the worst one. It's like constantly dying. But overall, really nice experience to have plants. These ones have grown a lot. And yeah, this is the living room. I will show you the office very, very soon. Make sure to stick around because that is the main thing. But this is where I plan thumbnails, plan stuff, plan everything. So it is what it is. This is one of my favorite plants right here. And before we go outside, let me tell you, I like this apartment just way too much. It's not good because the rent is actually quite high. I have never told the rent, so I will say it at the end of the video. The outside is basically like the main reason I love this apartment. It's not only the colors, the fact that everything was picked by me/us, which makes this apartment amazing, which is bad because if next year I want to leave, then I have to take everything with me or take a huge loss because this was fucking expensive. But the outside is amazing. It's one of the reasons as to why this apartment is so expensive. So let's go outside and let's see the view. So this is the outside, and as you can see, absolutely beautiful Burj views. You have the Dubai Mall down there, which once again makes this also a little bit more expensive because if I want to go to the Dubai Mall, I just have to go like down here at the exit of this building. You have direct access to the Dubai Mall, which makes it absolutely amazing. And the views, I can't get enough of the views. There's going to be some B-roll now passing of the sunset, and let me tell you, the sunset is absolutely amazing. So love the view. Like I wanted this specific apartment, not this one, but I wanted these specific views ever since the first time I came to Dubai. And thank God now I'm here and it's amazing. I can't really complain. Okay, so that was the outside. One of my favorite things about this apartment. The other thing that I really like is the colors. They're really like beige/neutral. I recommend that. We're only going to show you one bathroom. You don't need to see a bathroom, but again, this is the bathroom. Yeah, all of the bathrooms are going to look very, very similar to this one. Now let's keep going. This is another bathroom right here. This is the laundry room. This is the bedroom. So the bedroom, very similar to the whole apartment, is that one, great bed. We were the one that chose it. Mattress, fucking expensive, but it is what it is. You sleep in it 8 hours every single day, so might as well have a good mattress. And then the views are also amazing. Like I'm just chilling here in the bedroom and all of a sudden we have amazing views. So now let's go into the office. And in the office, that is where all of the work is done. So that is like the most important one here in the apartment, I guess. I could have gone for a 1-bedroom apartment and it would have been cheaper, but at the same time, I knew that I wanted something mine. Somewhere where I can simply work, have my focus, and that is what this is. So welcome to the office. The office is not huge. This is basically it. I will show you what I have here soon. This is just a whiteboard. This is where I do brainstorming. If I have to explain anything inside of the Simple Trading Edge, this is also really easy to explain with. Really nice purchase, not too expensive. It was like 50 euros, so a whiteboard, really, really good. If you guys want to know what camera I personally use for filming, I'm using my secondary camera to film this video because I wanted to show you my main camera. This is a Sony a7 IV. One of the things that makes the camera be really good is the lens. The lens is a 50mm f1.4 and it's a really amazing lens. So if you guys have the budget for it, then I do recommend it. I only started buying good cameras once YouTube started paying, so keep that in mind. These lamps are just for backlighting when I'm doing live streams, when I'm doing videos, etc. Same thing with this. A lot of the things that I have here are basically props. Now, once again, you have a beautiful view from the office. So many times when I'm sitting in the office, I just look outside and I think, holy fuck, what a beautiful view. Now let's go onto the office, onto the main system behind the whole trading, behind the whole live streams, behind everything. So first off, I have a Rodecaster Pro. This is for the microphone. The microphone is a Shure SM7B. I use the Shure MV7 and it's more than enough. But then I wanted to upgrade just a little bit, so I went for these ones because there's nothing really much better than this. Just bought this monitor. This is just because of the live streams. Really, you only need one monitor. Let me tell you that for a fact. You only need one monitor. This is a Apple Studio monitor, Studio Display. Is it worth it? I would say no. It's not worth the price. But if you have money to splurge, I would say you are going to love this monitor. I can tell you that for a fact. Okay, so next up is this chair. So this is, if you guys see the back, some of you will recognize it, some of you won't. This is a Herman Miller chair. It's the Embody, and I can tell you for a fact it's not worth it. I paid $1,500 for this chair. It's not worth it at all. Oh, but the ergonomics is like, bro, IKEA has figured that out also. You'll see all of the YouTubers with it. Just know it's not worth it. An IKEA chair or a gaming chair is going to do the same thing for a third of the price or even more. Now, for a computer, you'll see something very common, which is I love to overpay for normal shit. So a chair, way overpriced, not worth it. The computer, that is the next one. This is a Mac Studio with a M3 Max chip, which, let me tell you, I don't need it at all. Studio Display, same thing. It's not worth it. You probably are better off with $1,000 Samsung competitor of the Mac Studio. It's probably going to do something very similar. I also have the iPad Pro. I don't use it that much. This is a spoiler. Once again, not worth it. Doesn't matter. Now, next I have the Apple keyboard. This is great. This is not overpriced, I would say. What else do I have? I have just a normal mouse mat. And last but not least, I think this is one of the most important things that I have on my display, because I lost this. And this was one of the most important things that I had with me, because ever since the beginning of my trading, I always thought that a Mont Blanc pen is a definition of someone having money, having success, and etc. And when I lost this case, all of a sudden, it was just a Mont Blanc pen, so it didn't have that much meaning to me. But then, my great friend Dan, which is going to be popping up here, a picture of me and him, gifted me just a box, and it was more valuable than him gifting me a pen, a new pen, even if the pen was like €1,000. There are things that you definitely define now as making someone successful, and I do recommend that if it's not expensive, like this was €400, it's expensive for a pen. But if it's not going to break the bank, meaning if it's not a Lamborghini, when you achieve something that you want to achieve, just pay for it, because it is going to be worth it. I do also have a Mont Blanc wallet card holder. These ones are really good. All the wallets I've had, they haven't lasted as long as this one. And once again, this was like a symbolic purchase from the first time that I came to Dubai. Yeah, this is my Mont Blanc card holder. Let's go back to the living room. So this is my stationary setup, that one. It's a beast of a setup, like I don't need anything else that is there. And last but not least, and I'm looking to buy another one, is MacBook Pro. So this is a MacBook Pro 16-inch. And I can tell you, like, if you are a trader and you are thinking of buying a MacBook Pro or a MacBook in of itself, just go for the MacBook Air 15-inch or MacBook Pro 16-inch. Believe me, you are not going to like the 13-inch long term. Keep that in mind before you buy a computer. I would always go for a bigger display and a good display. So that is basically it for the tour. For people that want to know how much rent I'm paying, again, keep in mind, this is not Dubai prices. This is downtown Dubai prices. I basically genuinely went for like one of the best apartments I could look for because I understood that I was going to be here most of my time, and so I wanted to invest. I wanted to spend money on something that I would definitely use, which is, again, the apartment. Same thing with everything that I have inside of the apartment. Because I understand that, let's say you buy a piece of clothing that costs 10 euros, but you only wear it once. And then there's a piece of clothing that is 25 euros and you wear it 25 times. Well, all of a sudden the 25 euro one, even though it's more expensive, because you like it, you're going to wear it more, you're going to use it more, it's going to make you feel more fulfilled, and so you are going to, well, use it more. So the same thing is with the apartment. When I'm here in Dubai, I'm away from family, I'm away from friends, I'm away from everything. And so at least I can feel at home and have a reason to look outside and be grateful for everything. So the rent here, including what I paid to the realtor, is around 4,300 or 4,500 euros a month. So if you guys want to know exactly what I paid, was 200,000 dirhams AED for the rent, and I paid 5% to the realtor. And then in terms of extra expenses, I'm paying around 150 euros of utility bills, and then an extra 5% to the land department. If I'm not mistaken, that is exactly what I'm paying. So an extra 5% charge on the yearly rent. So that is basically it. It might be very expensive for some. Some of you might be thinking, well, I pay that for my car. So again, just keep that in mind. The apartment is worth 800,000 euros, and I am going to try to buy this apartment probably next year. Like when the rent is almost over, I will probably talk with the owner and try to buy the apartment, see if he takes it. Probably not, but if yes, then great. So that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your favorite part of the setup is. What would you like to have, and what would you like to have in your setup? Like, if money was not a problem, what would you like to have in your setup? Let me know in the comment section below. And if I notice that someone watched the whole thing and commented exactly what I just said with this emoji, then I will make sure to give you a 50k account of Alpha Capital if you comment with this emoji. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week.